Hey y'all, I'm back. So I have my resin mixed. I'm using Stone Coat Art Resin. I mixed 8 ounces. I have 3 Petri dishes to which I am going to add my alcohol inks. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 alcohol inks that I'm going to be using. You can add anything you want when making these, but because I don't want to sit here and watch it and I just want a bunch of color, that's what I'm going to do. If you wanted to add embellishments to this, you could do that. So I'm going to take my art resin and just put a nice coat on the bottom. You can make these as thick or thin as you want. Yeah, that's 2 ounces. I'm going to make sure each gets 2 ounces. So that's 6 ounces. And then we'll go from there. Yep, wow, I'm on target. Make sure you clean out anything silicone before you use it with alcohol. Dead on. Okay. Now I am noticing, and it's fine, it won't be a problem, but I'm noticing that this middle one for some reason has some red glitter in it. I used red glitter the other day and it's just been haunting me ever since. So now just a quick torch, get those air bubbles out. And something else you can do, and if you've ever baked a cake, you know this, not necessarily using silicone, but you take the pan and you drop it on the table a couple times or countertop, and it lets all the air bubbles come to the surface. So that's kind of what's happening here right now on its own. So I'm just going to let that happen a minute, right? And I want to make sure, because I want to make sure these are all air-free and also level. And I have exactly 2 ounces left. I'm going to keep that just in case I decide, well, if you're going to put it in though, you want it at, let me see how high these are. This one in the middle could use some more. If you're going to put it in, you want to put it in the beginning, not the end, because you're not going to want to disturb the alcohol inks once you put them in there until this cures in approximately 24 hours. I say approximately because when it's something this little, it might cure faster, might take longer. You just can never be sure. So I am going to get the rest of this in there, well, most of it. And while that's sitting a minute, I'm looking to make sure I have a tray available in my rack to put it in there so it can dry dust free. And I'm just going to hit this because I mean there's bubbles in here, I can still see them. I can't be sure that the alcohol will take them out. It might help them come to the surface. But I'd like as many gone as possible. So I don't have the light on terribly bright so that y'all can see what I'm doing. Let's see here. Yep. Okay. Keep tweezers nearby. You'll see those to the left. In case something goes in there, which it shouldn't because I'm not using embellishments. But if something were to go in you didn't want, yeah, you could have that problem. So still just going to hit the torch now and again just because I see things coming to the surface. But we're going to go in with these colors. Let's start. So I'm going to start with the Calabaza Orange by Pinata Color. I'm just going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now the bottom line with these is you don't have to use that much. It's going to spread, and we're going to put on many different colors. Like, see, I don't know if you can see, this one is opening it. You'll see it when I do this. They come out fast. You don't really got to squeeze very much. A lot of people use a lot of white sometimes, and sometimes I've seen better results when a white background is not in your design. So I'm just kind of gonna take it easy on the white. This is some yellow. I'm not gonna put it over the white. I'm gonna put it next to it, or over it if it hits it, because, you know, just want these to be very beautiful and colorful. So as I use them, I'm going to line them up here just so I know where I've gone, and I'm going to add a little more white. I think that I've seen the white and it gives it a nice effect. If you're looking for something soft, which I am. And I will now go in with the magenta. I'm shaking these up ahead of time. I don't know how much you need to do that, but I'm doing it. Like I said, be careful just with the squeezing, because as you see, it comes up very fast. And it's lacing there. Love that lacing. Can you see that? You can't see it right now, but it's lacing up, which is a beautiful thing. It's all about chemistry. I mean, truly, it is. If you know anything about chemistry, that will definitely help you here. Let's try a little purple, passion purple. And then I'm going to go back in with the white. Not too much. Again, it comes out so quickly, just keep moving around. And let's go back in with the white. If you're doing a dark color and you can get that white in there, that's a good thing, usually. Doesn't have to be directly on top, but around it. I'm already enjoying this. I'm going to put in a little black. I wasn't sure how I would feel about that, but I'm doing it. I'm not putting a lot in. I prefer more color, less black. I don't know, I cannot talk. Really love the yellow. Love, love, love it. I'm going to go in with more white again. I can see why people use white a lot, because you're getting a lot of color in here, and really one of the main ways to see it, right, is if you have something white in the background. Even when you take these out and they're cured and they're in front of you, you want to be able to see. Okay, so I put a lot of white there. Now let's hit it with that gold. This is the rich gold. Giving it a good shake. Not sure. Here, I'll hold it for you if you can see. Focus in. So here we go with the gold. Again, no certain areas am I trying to do this. But bam, look at that. I bet they sell the black, the white, and the gold separate. Alright, so while you're doing this, if you see something like I just did, I'm going to grab something to pull it out. I don't need my tweezers necessarily, but there is a hair here. And I think I got it. Or not. There it is. So that's just going to be something I've got to try. Alright, and let's do the gold here. 1, 2, 3. And again, not a lot because it grows. Look at it grow. I'm doing one more up here, 2, 3. Because it's beautiful. Let's do one here. And one becomes 2 because like I said, the comes out fast. So now we're going to use Baja Blue. I'm going to put it near the gold, if not on top of it. I'm going to put it maybe on top of some areas. Try to make sure you cover your outside area so that all the color is not in the middle. I have some areas that are not covered. There are no rules when it comes to this. You can put as much or little in as you like. But I think I would like to go in several rounds. And then the last color is Rainforest Green. And then we'll do another round. Now who knows what's going to make it to the front. I don't plan on stirring this. You could. I've seen some people do that. I am going to hit it with a torch. Ooh, and that's on fire. And you blow it out. Look at that. So yeah, they are alcohol inks, right? So let's torch it, Diane. It's fine. Blew out the fire. Have my fire extinguisher handy if I need it. I kind of like it. It's sort of like making flambe. Just blow it out. Alright, so we're going to go back in with the white. Mostly because it's just very dark to me. I'm trying to avoid the gold per se. Why is it not coming out? Oh, there's still plenty in there. Guess I wasn't pressing hard enough. I just don't want it to overtake anything. And then we'll start again with the orange. Don't forget, blue and orange make purple. Although we already have purple. Again, I'm going to put in some yellow. I would imagine that breaking up this gold will probably weigh it down. I'm hopeful of that. After the yellow, I am putting in a magenta. Now again, these are colors you would not normally mix together because of the warm and the cold, but I'm hoping this just turns out fabulous. And yeah. So after the magenta, I'm going to go in with some more white. Now, the longer you do this, the more you can form individual cells. And you can make things look a little more specific. I don't care about that right now. Okay. White, black, not a lot of black, just a little. I'm glad I lit that on fire. I truly wasn't thinking about the alcohol, I'll be honest, but that just proves to me that in this situation, when you're just using Petri dishes, it can blow it out. So I'm adding just a little more gold. Mostly because I love it. But I love silver also. Like, I'm not a gold or silver person. I don't choose one over the other. So, Purple Passion. Now, one thing I'm realizing now I should have done, and I'm telling you so you guys do it. If you're going to be moving this somewhere that's like to dry, put a pan under it first, because now I'm going to have to, it's going to move all my colors when I put a pan underneath it. And I'm hoping it will not spill it everywhere. We don't really know though. And then some blue. And I'm going to hit it with the yellow. Just feel it needs something brighter. Great. And it's probably because I have all that gold in there. Boom. So yeah, okay. So we're done. We're done putting those in. And take you down. Well, I'm going to zoom in. I'm not going to take you down. I'm just going to zoom in and move my camera a little. Bear with me. Sorry if it shakes. I'm just trying to move it and zoom it. And then I'm going to bring the light up. You can get a better idea here. See the colors better. So from here, I am going to put it on one of my trays in my bun rack, and it will sit for at least 24 hours, maybe longer. And then I will pull it out and I will film that. So let me tell you, I was correct. Once these are where you're doing them, that's where they're going to stay. If I had them on a tray, I could pick up that tray and then move it. However, I do not. So I am going to get a box, which I have many of because it's Christmas time, and I'm going to lay it over it. I'm literally going to take a half of a Christmas box and lay it over it because this is like 1.5 inches, maybe 2 inches tall. So let me tell you something. All these alcohol inks. I don't know if you've bought the 93% alcohol for using resin, but when you do, if you're clearly not 21, they ask for your ID. And I never realized why, but it's like pure alcohol. I mean, it's pretty close to pure. And these just say multi-surface alcohol ink, super opaque, permanent acid-free dilute with Pinata extender, if you want to dilute them, which I did not for this project. All that being said, don't stand around them too long, or you will just think you did like, I don't know, 5 shots of Mad Dog, or if you're like me and you like the good stuff, maybe like 5 shots of Grey Goose. It's pretty strong alcohol smell. There's no denying that. So I'm hoping the box will help that. Otherwise, I'm going to wake up and the dogs are going to come eat and they're going to just like be falling all over the place. Now, luckily for me, I just got a gift from some friends. And this is the box it came in. As you see, it's going to work fine. In fact, I'm going to do it right now. You can watch me cover them up, where they will stay for at least 24 hours which means I cannot paint tomorrow, which I can't anyway because I really need to get Christmas done. There they are. We will see the big reveal in 24 hours. Hey everyone. So I am back, and these are cured. These my alcohol inks, and I am going to now take them out and we'll have the big reveal. It has been 28 hours, and let's see if you can see this here. See this one? Focus in. So here's what I'm noticing. If you look down the side, you can see in there, it's pretty cool, all the colors that are coming to the top. Ooh, that looks very cool. So, and then those are the ones on the top that got pushed basically all the way forward. So that's one. Let's do the middle one. Oh, this is cool too. There's that one. I really like that. And again, I hope this is focusing. You can see right in the sides, like just like tendrils or tentacles coming up the sides. Just freaking awesome to view from a side. And I really like that top. Okay, let's get the third one out. I'll link below where you can buy this. I got it off of Amazon. Works really well. Ooh, and there's the third one. And again, I mean, this one I can actually see here at the top. Like you can see, there's some clear space. You can see almost like dendrites. I will say I did not have this particular one on a flat surface because it, as you may or may not see, is thicker at one end than the other. I think the other ones are okay. Check them. The other ones are perfectly fine, and really I can take care of that by just sanding it down. But yeah, they turned out really pretty. So I'm going to make some more. Oops, I went too far there. I'm going to make more, and I will include you on when I do that. I have some other ideas. Just trying to zoom in here for you. There we go. Let's zoom in. I'm going to take down the overhead light a bit. See if we can see those colors better. Yeah. That is pretty. I am very pleased. So yeah, so I highly recommend doing alcohol inks in your resin. This is a lot of fun. And what I will do, there's a little lip in the back, and I'll sand that down. But it's the most, I mean, aside from the cool top, it's very cool in the middle there that you can see. Wish you can, I'm trying to see, I can't tell if you can see where it comes up. It's pretty cool. So try it. The Pinata inks, and I use Stone Coat art resin, and you can get the silicone mold on Amazon. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe and hit the bell to be notified of my next upload. Also be sure to like and comment, and if you have any questions, feel free to let me know in the comments, and I'd be happy to answer them. I hope you're having a great holiday season, and I will see you on the next video.